Alright guys, so I'm going to be teaching you a tutorial on how to make a background like you can see here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and open up GIMP. So yeah, so what you're going to do now is make a new file, and we're going to go 1366 and 768. This is my amount of pixels on my back screen image. So what you're going to first of all want to do is just go filters, render, clouds, different clouds, and you're going to come up with this solid noise. So now we're going to change the X size to 16, and we're going to choose the Y size down to as low as it can go. So now actually detail will go with 15, randomize if you want. Let this load up. So we've got this. Now I'm gonna rotate it so that the lines on the rotation are going down from the top right to the bottom left. So rotate. So that should hit there. Sweet. So now we're gonna go filters, distorts, eye warp. Make sure it's on move, and we're going to go to 250. So then click here, so you make sure that it's 250 and it's right at the top. And now just warp it. I'm going to warp it to this sort of like an S shape type thing, so I'm going to keep on dragging back and forth. While I'm doing this, I'm going to talk about this new project that Jared and I are doing. We're going to be making a movie Monday, and it's a Call of Duty movie. And we're gonna sort of film out using Call of Duty a proper movie, and we'll have 10-minute things every Monday. So hopefully that'll be pretty good. So now I've warped this into this sort of shape. What we need to do is we need to add a new layer. So new layer, and we're going to right click on the background layer, and it should say alpha to selection. Click alpha to selection. Make sure you're on. Click back onto the new layer. Go to brushes. We want to whatever brush you really fancy, just something that's nice and bold, and we want it quite big. Now I'm going to choose for this pink image, purpley pink. The HTML notation, if you want it, is B514F1. So click OK. Now we're going to colour this in. So there. Now next colour is, I'm going to do a blue. So, and that is there if you want it, but I'm not going to say it because it takes a bit of time. So this blue, and now the last one I'm going to do like a yellowy orange. So there. Pretty much an orange actually. So once I've done that, you should look something like this, and what you're going to want to do is go filters, blur, Gaussian blur, and you want horizontal by 210, and you want to click here, make that 210, click OK. So everything else is on default, so it should blur a little bit. Then you're going to go layers, layer mode, and you want to click grain merge. So now you've got this sort of mergey type thing. We're now going to make a background, so add a new layer and place it to the bottom. To add a new layer, you just click on the bottom sort of thing that says new layer. So now we're going to click select none, and I'm going to hide these two layers, and now I'm going to just make a gradient of orange. Let's get a nice orange, and a gradient of a yellow. So yeah, now I'm going to click. So I've clicked on gradient. I'm going to go from linear to radial. So yeah, let's go for it. I want the orange quite deep. Let's see. Perfect. So now I can add these back in by pressing the little I. So now I've got that. That's pretty good. I'm going to add one more layer. and put that right to the top. Now I'm going to take my brushes tool. Brushes, I'm going to use the sparks. I'm going to put it, actually I'm going to keep it at this. So there is another one of these on YouTube, and that's where I actually found out how to do this properly from. So thanks to him, and that's JX Tutorials. So just add these sort of dots. Don't drag, because you can drag, but then it gets a bit crowded with them. So just doing it pretty soon. Actually, I'm gonna. So once you've kind of got whatever you want, in JX Tutorials version, he goes layer mode and he clicks dodge, and this just doesn't work for me, so I just keep it on normal. Quite like it on normal. So now we're going to click text, and I'm going to have marker felt bold, and I'm going to have it at 160, something like that. My writing in black, so just banana us, move that into the middle, click close. So that's what my name. So I can click select. Oh no, it's already unselected, none. So I'm going to make a new layer on top of everything, and I'm going to go filters, light and shadow, supernova. So we've got a supernova up here, so I'm going to move it down to the sort of middle. I'm going to make the supernova colour white. Okay. And what I'm going to do is make the radius quite big, so it gives it quite a nice shine. And spokes, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Random hue, let's put it to 14. So click OK. Oh, I'm going to redo that so it's not on my J. Gradient flare. Actually, yeah, we'll put a gradient flare in. Didn't mean to do that, but we'll do that. Actually, I'll put two of them in. Sorry about this. This is a last minute adding. I wasn't sure I was going to do this. Okay, so filters, light and shadow, supernova. I'm going to put that at the top right. And now you're pretty much done. So you can add drop shadows, things like that, but I recommend just having it here. And actually what I'm going to do just to top this off is I'm just going to put made by Jamie at the bottom, lower the, oh, bit too much, click close. Okay, now what you have to do, file, save as, .jpg, remember to save as a JPG. I'm going to put in desktop, I'm going to click save, export, save, X out of here, and it will be, yeah. So and this is what I did, and this one I've grown it slightly, so I've got a white outline, and I put Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So thanks for watching, guys.